I wasn't supposed to be there. The seat across from her wasn't meant for me, and the name she whispered with a shy smile definitely didn't belong to me. But life has a strange sense of humor. It throws you into the exact situation you thought you could avoid forever. My brother Ethan had begged me, "Just sit in for me, man. I can't make it. She'll be alone, please." I said no at least 3 times. He said please at least 5. And somehow an hour later, I found myself standing in a dimly lit restaurant, running late for a blind date that was never mine. Her name was Clara. I recognized her from the photo Ethan had shown me. Soft brown hair, warm eyes, and a nervous way of holding her purse like it was a lifeline. When she looked up and saw me, her whole expression brightened. "Oh, Ethan?" she asked, standing slightly, hope flickering like a candle. I froze. I could have corrected her. I should have corrected her. But something about her smile, gentle, expectant, fragile, made the truth stick to my throat. I nodded, an awkward, guilty nod. She sat back down, relieved. "I was scared you wouldn't come." Her voice was unexpectedly soft. I sat opposite her, the weight of my lie settling on my shoulders like a winter coat. We ordered tea. She didn't like coffee, and I pretended I didn't either. She laughed easily, her cheeks dimpling when she talked about her dog, her job, the book she kept meaning to finish. She had an innocence that wasn't childish. It was hopeful. She listened when I spoke, really listened, even though everything I told her was true, but not mine. Her hand brushed mine twice by accident. The third time, I wasn't sure if it was an accident. At one point she looked at me, really looked, and said, "You're different from how I imagined." In a good way. Guilt clawed at my ribs, but I kept the smile on my face. When we walked outside, the cool night air wrapped around us. She stopped at the sidewalk, hesitating, swaying slightly like she was debating something. Then she asked softly, almost scared of the answer, "Will we meet again next time?" The question pierced deeper than it should have, because in her eyes, she wasn't asking my brother. She was asking me. Her question stayed suspended between us, trembling like something too delicate to touch. "Will we meet again next time?" I opened my mouth, then closed it. For a moment, the truth pressed against my tongue, but courage failed me. I didn't want to disappoint her. I didn't want to see that hopeful spark die in her eyes. So I whispered, "Yes, we will." Her smile grew, soft and relieved, like she'd been holding her breath the whole evening. She waved gently and walked away, disappearing into the night with a glow I didn't deserve to protect. But the moment she turned the corner, the weight of my lie crashed over me, heavy, suffocating, unforgiving. When I got home, Ethan was still awake, scrolling his phone, completely unaware of the emotional disaster I had stepped into for him. He looked up casually. "So how'd it go? Is she okay?" I didn't answer at first. I dropped into the chair opposite him, rubbing my hands over my face. "She likes you," I said quietly. "Great," he replied, not noticing the tremor in my tone. "I'll text her tomorrow." "No." My voice cracked, and he finally looked at me properly. "What happened?" I met his eyes and something inside me broke. "She likes me." Silence, heavy, slow, sharp. I explained everything, the mistake, the conversation, the spark I didn't expect but couldn't deny. Clara wasn't just kind. She was someone who listened with her whole chest. Someone who looked at people as if they mattered. And for a few hours, sitting across from her, I felt like I mattered. Ethan leaned back, exhaling hard. "So what are you going to do? Tell her?" I hesitated. The truth was simple and impossible at the same time. "I don't want to hurt her," I whispered. He studied me, my usually composed, cautious self, unraveling because of one woman on one night that wasn't meant to be mine. Finally, he said something I didn't expect. "Then make it yours." I looked up sharply. "If you care," he continued, "tell her the truth. And if she still wants to see you, then don't let me get in the way." The next day, my hands trembled as I typed her number, the one she had sweetly written for Ethan. I called. She answered on the second ring, her voice soft like I remembered. "Ethan?" "No," I said gently. "My name is Ryan, and I owe you the truth."